Hey everyone, this is James from Brewing Books. I just wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who commented on my last video regarding our trip to New Zealand. I really appreciate all your positive comments, and I am working my way as quickly as possible to reply to everyone who has commented. Now for today's video. Here is something different. So as we approach the end of the year and we usher in 2024, there is one thing that can help us Tolkien readers to keep track of the passing days. Yes, and that's the Tolkien Calendar for 2024. So let's have a look at this beauty. So, as is tradition now, HarperCollins releases its yearly Tolkien calendar with sumptuous artwork to be relished and admired. And for this year, or I should say next year, they've done the same thing. With the release of The Fall of Numenor, edited by Brian Sibley, the publishers have followed in that same direction by releasing this 2024 calendar, which is all about Numenor. And yes, illustrated by none other than Alan Lee. There are a total of 13 paintings by Lee in this calendar, all inspired by The Fall of Numenor. Included are also two new pieces that are unique to this very calendar. Alan Lee has always been a favorite Tolkien illustrator for me, and I must say with this collection he has really outdone himself. The little that we know of what Tolkien wrote regarding the Second Age, particularly from fragments in Unfinished Tales and the appendices to The Lord of the Rings, have had new life breathed into them thanks to these illustrations, which reveal a history and a world that has since been only commented on primarily through words. As always, there's a fantastic introduction by Brian Sibley himself, a great guy and inspirational writer. And how the calendar is structured is you have the illustration on one side, and on the other page the title of the illustration, with a short description. It's a sort of background commentary on its place within Tolkien's history. And of course you have the days of the month down here included, with plenty of space to write in. Lee, with his typical flair and skill in managing to evoke emotions and a certain dynamism in movement and composition. These absolutely elevate the text and the context from Tolkien's writings. So let's proceed with the subsequent months, and here with each month you can find listed Tolkien-related information, such as the day and the year when specific Tolkien works were published. Right, let's take away this piece of cardboard to keep the calendar nice and sturdy. Now, this is a favorite of mine, the Temple of Sauron. You can see the Númenórean prisoners here being led into the temple as the island of Numenor takes a significantly dark turn in its history. But I have to say that this is my favorite from all this collection. Now, this was used, as you well know, for the cover of The Fall of Numenor. It just captures the whole mythos of the downfall in this single image. And the detail is just staggering. You can even see Sauron just before his own fall, amid the wreckage of his temple. Truly stunning. Now here is one of the two newly released paintings by Lee, which is exclusive to this calendar. Isildur Loses the Ring. It's fascinating how Alan Lee, with his skill at depicting entire landscapes, manages to give us something more personal and insightful, choosing to focus on Isildur's face and range of emotions he is experiencing at the moment of his death: anguish, fear, betrayal. And finally, the calendar ends with another new painting commissioned specifically for this calendar: The Faithful Escaping the Downfall. Extraordinary. And this is accompanied by an overview of the calendar months for 2025. This is an extraordinary piece of collecting, in my opinion. I've had a couple of Tolkien calendars in the past, equally brilliant, but I've never seriously considered collecting them all until seeing this 2024 calendar actually. What a wonderful way to capture Tolkien's spirit, whilst praising Alan Lee's artwork in this standalone publication of sorts. Exceptional. Now, also a quick thanks to my parents for gifting me this. It will certainly proudly stand alongside the rest of my collection. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.